100% made in America. More Frank now on 96.1 KLPX.
All right, very nice. I can't see. Oh, Christine, you're still with us. Good. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm here, honey.
All right. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, honey.
Oh, I've got Chandrea Thomas in the studio. She is the intrigued foodie.
What's up? It's been a while. It's been a minute, though.
I know. It's been like a month or so, I want to say.
Man, you know what? I got a couple things to say, man.
What?
I got a couple things,
All right.
man.
Listen, I thought of you yesterday, Chandrea.
What's up?
I saw. Do you have Threads on your phone? That social media app, Threads.
I do. I don't use it very much, though, for
I
some
don't
reason.
either.
I feel like it's a lot of extra work.
It is. It is. No, you're not wrong. But I had a notification and I opened it up, and the first thread that I saw was some girl saying, "I just drove to Tucson to go to Sweet Tomatoes."
You a lie. Stop playing with me.
And I thought of you
gosh.
right away. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of that, so my dad, who's in like an elderly community.
Sure. Yeah.
So we're trying to move him to Arizona, and from California.
Oh,
so he's
okay.
like in the LA area, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
And why did my dad? He was like, "I listened to your radio thing. I want to go to that tomato place." I was like, "Pops, really?" He's like, "I want to go." I was like, "I'll take you down to the Tomatoes if you want to go." You know what I'm saying?
Hook up the old man with the maters.
Yeah, he was like, "That tickled me. I want to go." I'm like, "Okay." So I'm taking Pops. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be talking about that adventure.
I love it. It's good to see you again. How have you been?
I've been good, man. Just just carrying on with life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you refresh my memory of? Do you remember what you talked about the last time you paid us a visit?
Oh gosh, you know what? Let me tell you something.
Just to see if you can remember one or two that you talked about
From before,
from the last visit. Because I think it was the Sweet Tomatoes visit, wasn't it?
It was. I finally made it into Sweet Tomatoes. No, it wasn't Cinnaholics, was it?
Oh
No, I did go to Cinnaholics though after on your recommendation and died and went to heaven and then died and went to heaven again. Yes,
It's so awesome.
it was amazing.
Yeah, because you're talking about the sugar, and you can't eat all the sugar.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that was one of them.
God, it was so good.
Okay, so Chandrea has something. She sampled something since we saw her last. But we're gonna save that for last. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, because I'm talking about that uniquity.
Yeah, and I want
okay.
and I want to talk about this because I want to try it out. But let's get started with what you have been to in the last couple of weeks. I see Mr. How are you saying that?
Mr. Patrón.
Mr. Patrón.
So
okay.
yeah, so Mr. Patrón, it's kind of Mr. Patrón. Listen,
Is that like Margaritaville?
yes,
What is
Mr.
that?
Patrón has some of everything. That place has everything. The owner's like a law enforcement guy. I think he took it over from some other named restaurant in that area.
Okay.
It's on the east side.
Okay.
And so they do like sushi, right?
All right.
But then they have chicken wings. But then they have Mexican food.
Oh.
But then they have margaritas.
I see.
But then they got like some of everything on the planet. You know, so you can go to Mr. Patrón, and I mean, you can take anybody, and you should be good to go.
I'm seeing this. I've got their website up, MrPatronRestaurant.com.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like a fusion of all kinds of different.
That man has everything on the menu.
So
And
it sounds like it's just like the stuff he likes, probably.
that, that's what he said.
Okay,
'Cause I
that
asked
makes
him,
sense.
I was like, hey, dude. I'm like, listen, man.
You need to explain something.
Yeah, I said, you have a lot of stuff on the menu. You know what I'm saying? So explain to me. Tell me, please.
Yeah.
How did you decide on this menu? And he said, it's just everything me and my wife like to eat.
That's perfect.
And I was like,
It's perfect.
That's a master plan right there.
All right, so what did you try? Do you remember?
So I tried these hot Cheeto cheese sticks, which were like, it's a lot. I mean, they're kind of heavy for one person.
Okay, yeah.
But they were really good. You just got to let them cool down. You know what I'm saying? You got to let the cheese kind of, get room.
Is there a dipping sauce for him or anything like that?
There is. He has like a carousel of sauces that you can try.
A lazy Susan
A
of
lazy
sauces.
Susan of sauces. There you go. So that was pretty good.
Okay.
And then I had, it was like just like a California roll, but it was like deep fried.
So
So it has like a deep fried coating on top. It was good. It was really, really good.
what's the T word when your roll is cooked? What's it, tempura?
Tempura. Yeah. Yeah.
So
See,
is it a California tempura roll? Is that what it was?
well, I mean, it was kind of like a breadcrummy.
It sounds like tempura California roll.
a tempura type. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. It was good.
Of course it's good.
And then
It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can do that. I know for me, I don't do raw too easily.
Okay.
And then let me tell you.
Yeah.
So, I'm eating all this seafood. Why did I eat so much seafood? I got gout.
No way.
Gout told me up. I thought that was from the 1860s. I was like,
was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you get that in 2024?
We have a colleague. I won't out them, but we have a colleague that confided in me that they suffered from a bout of gout, and that's called. They call that the rich person's disease.
Yeah, because you get it from eating too much meat.
See, I just was eating, and my doctor was like, get more seafood in your life. So I'm eating salmon. I'm going crazy with it. You know what I mean? I'm really doing my thing.
Doctor's orders.
I know. And then I said, what is this random pain? Never in my entire life.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I had never eaten that much seafood at one concentrated time.
I love it. That's
so
funny.
I was like, man, how I got is that a real thing? I was like, what? I thought you had to be like 100 to have gout. But anyway.
You just got to have a lot of money. You got to be loaded.
Yeah, you could be like
it.
20 years old with gout.
carbs.
Like, what?
That's right.
Yeah.
So Mr. Patrons.
Mr. Patrons was good. The owner was awesome.
And they're at 5754 East 22nd Street.
Show you right.
All right. Two Hands. There's 4 locations in Tucson. And it's twohandsus.com. I've never heard of this.
So it's a Korean corn dog spot, right? Remember I said I was going to try the Korean foods. Remember that?
Rob's raising his hand over there.
No, I was just putting my fist
Yeah, show you right.
Korean food.
Yeah, I see. I'm doing the Korean chicken, but I'll wait for my next visit to tell you what happens there because I haven't tried it yet. But it's like close to where I live, so I'm going to try that place.
Okay.
But so the Two Hands thing, the Two Hands Korean hot dogs. Here's my take on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an acquired taste.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
So I got like a 3-pack.
Why is Rob laughing? Why is that funny?
I mean, it is. It's an acquired taste, and so like for me, it was like it was a little adventure going in. Like, I want this corn dog, maybe like half cheese and half hot dog, and then like a sausage one, and then I got like a cheese one for the filling.
Okay.
And you put the different types of sauces on top and all of that, and then I got the kimchi fries on the side.
Oh, I know kimchi. That's something I've heard from Rob lately. Okay, kimchi fries. Yeah,
it was the kimchi fries. So the kimchi fries were good. The corn dogs were good, but I would have probably liked them better without all the sauce on it.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, so you could pick all these different things like a potato coating or or whatever on top of there. So they have all these different breaded coatings.
I don't know if you see how intently I'm looking at you, but for some reason, this is the most engrossed I've been in any place because I want to try it. I have 2 teen boys, and I want to take them, and I want to try this out. So,
and that's the thing too, because when I was in there, it's like an ordering kind of cool thing that you do.
Okay.
This lady brought her kids in, and they're like, "Oh, I want to try this with that."
Right.
So it's a cool experience to go through as far as your ordering process and all of that, but just be ready for the unique taste. just be ready. I mean, I would have been cool without the sauces, but I got the sauces, and I was like, okay, it's just there's a lot happening.
I'm married to a woman that is neurodiverse, ADHD. And she does not do well with new tastes and new flavors. I'll bring home like a new soda flavor. And I'll like open it up right away. I'm chugging. I'm like, I love it, right? And so I'll have my wife sample, and she'll just do the little. So I love those experiences of getting new tastes.
It just being and texture. It's just like a taste and texture thing.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. So that's Two Hands.
Yes.
All right. Salad Nation is the next spot.
Yes. So Salad Nation was one of my Yelp Elite type situations. It was like Yelp Elite, you get invited in and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And so
now I know why this is happening because they heard you talk about sweet tomatoes.
Probably. Oh. You never know.
It could be.
You never know.
All right. So Salad Nation wanted some love.
Salad Nation over at the mall. It's always a challenge going to Park Place Mall.
Park Place Mall. It's always crowded. I know.
I mean, parking is always a real
challenge.
A challenge.
That's right.
And so, so I talked to the owner, a younger guy. I think he's U of A student, U of A grad.
Okay.
Young guy, really nice. So the customer service was so good.
Yeah.
And so you get this bucket of salad. So you could get your big old bucket and you put all the stuff and you can pick what you want inside of it. And man, let me tell you something. That salad was delicious. I was like, why do I love this salad so much?
Yeah, you're my favorite. I swear to God. You know, I got so disappointed with your review of sweet tomatoes, having gone in so many times and getting in line and loading up that plate. It's loading up the plate. That's the experience.
Right.
And that sounds like what you're getting at the
Salad Nation.
That big, I want to do that.
Yeah, and see, my thing with Salad Nation was is that, like, I got, like, lemon pepper, because all the different varieties of meat flavors and stuff. So I was like, let me get some lemon pepper chicken in there and, like, some blah, blah, blah. And then you get the salad and you shake it up in this big old bucket. And it's kind of like an interesting novelty. And I'll tell you this, the owners are pretty clever because I thought it was a chain. And it's not.
Oh, it's local?
It's a locally owned, but the way that it's set up and the way that it looks and the way that they branded it, it looks like it's a chain. Like, seriously, I was like, dude, you did a really good job of this.
That's nice.
And so, yeah, he said he wants to open one up by the university.
That's
which
what
would
he
be,
wants to do.
He wants to
yeah.
expand it
It's
to
like-
that. So I think it's good. And the customer service was so good. I'm like, even if the food was good, but the customer service was so good, I'm like, I want to give y'all another chance, but I can't. The parking, man. That's the only thing that prevents me.
So Salad Nation is in the food court?
In the food court
at the Park Place Mall.
Park Place Mall.
Gotcha.
Awesome experience.
I'm just curious, like, do they weigh the bucket after you've got everything in it?
They don't
or-
weigh the bucket.
They don't.
You pay your little $10.
And then you just put
and
whatever
you get your
in.
big old bucket.
As long as you can carry it in the bucket.
Whatever you can put anything you want in the bucket.
Shove it down your throat.
There you go. And that salad was good, boy.
What salad dressing do you go for, Chandrea?
You know, I like to try ranches or like vinaigrettes or like for me, I like to make my own salad dressing with like olive oil and like lemon and like salt and pepper.
Okay.
And I'm good. Like I'm one of those kind of people, but I don't really like sweet salad dressings. I like the opposite of that.
So if I'm eating a salad at the house, it's usually like an Italian or a ranch or a balsamic. But when I'm going to a restaurant and I'm eating, I load up on the blue cheese. Like it is so fattening. It is the absolute worst salad dressing, but I can't get enough of the blue cheese.
Yeah, blue cheese leave you with a little something afterwards. You know, the breath will be blue cheesy for a while. But you know, it's all your prerogative.
Okay, let's talk about the Murachan hot and spicy. I can't say all that.
Yeah, the Maruchan hot and spicy chicken funyuns that came out.
Chicken funyuns.
Chicken flavored funyuns. Okay, so I was searching for weeks. You hear me, man? I was trying to find, because I couldn't find them anywhere. People were getting them at like random stores.
You do .com? You even look on Amazon?
Well, here's the thing. I was about to order them, and then one day I stopped at Walgreens because I needed some allergy medicine, right?
And they were there.
And I was like, oh, they got them.
They got them.
Yes. So I got them. I was like, oh, they were so good. So good.
So you enjoyed them, yeah.
I enjoyed it. The mister kept taking them away from me. I keep trying to buy me a new bag. He was tearing those things up.
I got to find that then because, my wife has enjoyed Funyuns her entire life. So, all right. Okay, Chandrea Thomas, the intrigued foodie. Let's get to the last item on the list here. And I don't even know if this is still available.
But can I mention one other thing on top of that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I tried. We're going to talk about this. You want to call it? You want to say what it was?
The pickle EG?
The pickle flavored EG. You know what? They had a nerve, but it was good.
What? Really?
They had the nerve to make that, but it was
You
delicious.
liked it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of like a lemony kind of sweet lemony / pickly type of situation.
When I tried to go get it myself, they were out.
Because it's good.
I never got to try it.
Oh, they'll bring it back.
It'll be back.
It'll be
Okay.
back. It'll be back. And then you know what else I tried? I don't know why I did it.
From?
It was a soda, the Beetlejuice. The Beetlejuice.
Oh, the Beetlejuice soda? Yeah. Did it turn your tongue blue?
I did. No, it didn't. But it was a weird taste. It tasted like
Who makes it?
Fanta. It was a Fanta soda. It was a very unusual taste.
Okay. What?
It was like a apple soda with like the fall spices in it, like the nutmeg and it was really weird. But I guess you should expect it to be weird because it's a Beetlejuice soda. Yeah.
I don't know why I assumed
point.
it was going to be like a blueberry for some reason.
No, it was like an apple with like these. I was like, what is this? I can't put my finger in it. It was like the fall flavors that you think about.
That's so wild. Over the past couple weeks, I've been sampling different whiskeys and bourbons.
Oh,
so I like when I taste one for the first time, I want to look it up and see what the flavor profiles are and the notes are that other people say. Because I'm always like, oh, I don't get that at all. Wow, that's wild.
You're like, what is that?
So I have to try this Beetlejuice soda now.
Yeah, I mean, you might take a little swig and you're done.
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
It's different.
Yeah,
it's
all right.
different.
But you like the pickle EG then?
Man, it was really good. Like I even saved some because you could take it in like doses. You know what I mean? But it was something about the flavor. It was just so unique, but it was like that tangy, sweet, pickly thing.
Chandrea Thomas is a food blogger. She's the Intrigued Foodie. You can follow her on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We talked about Mr. Patrons. We talked about Two Hands, Salad Nation. We talked about the new chicken-flavored Runyons.
Funyuns. Mauritian Funyuns.
The
Runyons.
I was friends with a Derek Runyon in high school. So that's
okay.
it. And the Beetlejuice soda. This says it's a Coca-Cola link here. But is Fanta a Coca-Cola product?
It's like a green bottle, and it has Beetlejuice on the front of it. And I think that movie comes out like this week or next week or something like that. Oh, it's out now.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
See, now you see that's what I'm saying. I love me some Beetlejuice now. I can watch Beetlejuice, but that soda is a trip.
Do you have something on your horizons, food wise, that you're looking at that you want to tackle next, Chandrea?
I had this whole goal of eating fish tacos, but now with this gout situation. I can't really mess with those, which kind of makes me mad, or I can suffer it out.
Well, let's make a fish taco plan for January or February.
Okay,
that should give you enough time to recover.
To get over it and then get jacked up again. But that's okay. It'll be worth it. But I do plan on going to like the Korean fried chicken because it's supposed to be all extra crispy and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
And so I want to try that.
Okay, yeah.
And then I don't know what else. What do you think?
We'll figure it out. I don't know. Like, there's so many different places that are popping up.
True.
There's a food truck. A new food truck that is out, I want to say at the swap meet on Fridays and Saturdays. It's two brothers from San Diego, and it's their own special fish taco that they said they didn't find anywhere here in Southern Arizona. And so if I can find that link, I follow them on Instagram. I will pass that on to Rob, and he'll pass it on to you, too, because I've been, for like a month now, I've been wanting to check out these new fish tacos.
Okay, let's see what's going on with that. And that is one thing about Tucson. There's always something new opening up. And I do want to try the Chez Peachy, the pink food truck lady who does the cakes.
I don't know that.
She's like a young entrepreneur, and she has this bright, everything is pink. Her truck is pink and all that. So she has a brick and mortar. I've never tried her cakes. She has like the little bento.
I was going to say, she's got them little cake balls, I bet.
Little baby small cakes.
Yeah.
And so she's opening a brick and mortar, so I want to try her spot, like, in person, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That way. I mean, I was going to do the truck, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go try her new restaurant or place that she's opening up.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you real soon, in a couple weeks or a month or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. I'll have lots of tea.
Keep us posted. Chandrea Thomas is the Intrigued Foodie. Thank you for coming in. It's always fun.
Yeah, same here, man. Same.
Very nice. We'll get a break and be right back.
More Frank next. 96.1 KL.